Hey, Taurus. Welcome. Deja Lu Psychic Medium here. Let's talk about this feeling of unappreciated. Like you're not getting what you deserve. And the fact that you've been really like thinking and contemplating about what you can do to change, dreaming, manifesting, right? I love this energy and really paying attention to what you're feeling and giving and having that flow and all of that fun stuff. um that this is really it sucks that you're not feeling appreciated, like you're giving too much, that it's time for you to receive. But I feel like you're in the knowing of the fact that divine timing is at play here, and that it's not quite the time. So it's like you're sitting back and observing. And I love this. This could be in anything. This could be in your relationships, in your career. You fit it wherever. But now I'm going to ask what you need to be aware of. And stay with me because we're going to go in the deep, okay? Let's figure this out. What's going to happen? What does Taurus need to be aware of? You're more powerful than you know. I love that. What is meant for you will find you. And look at the clock, the divine timing. I love that type of stuff. Like, it's divinely orchestrated, right? Like, okay, so let's really go into this a little bit more detail and find out what is coming towards you. Towards Taurus. I just see this like it looks like you're looking through a portal at dreams, right? Like a mirror. Like I know the future, it's coming, I love that. Oh, yes. You're going to step into your power. I got the authority card here. So if you're looking for like promotion, that's this type stuff, supervisor, um, owning your stuff, whatever the case may be, just being more in a case of, um, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Just standing in your power. That's the way I see it. And I feel very spiritually connected in your energy, which I really love here. So stay in that energy. But victory and success. This is, you're going to be receiving a message that, everything is coming into fruition for you as planned, and prosperity begins with patience and planning. Okay, so I do think on this you're going to have a little talk with them and put it out there what it is that you're wanting and what you feel like that you are worthy of. And now let's get clarification so we can see if after this talk that you're going to get what you want. Let's see. Let's clarify this patience and planning card. Oh, good news coming. Good news coming. I do want to make sure you're being realistic with what it is that you're wanting, and um, to make sure that you not only come to them with the factor of how like good you're doing and stuff like that, but to make sure that you acknowledge you're wrong as well. I know that sounds crazy when you're going up for a raise or a promotion or whatever. Even if this is like a friendship or a love relationship, when you go to them and say like I want more, don't just come to them with all the positive reasons. Make sure that you say that I do see that I haven't been the best at this and I'm working on that. That way they know that you see you're wrong, because that's important here. Yes, like I feel like you are going to be moving forward and you are going to find a balance here in the giving and the receiving, okay? And I think it's going to be pretty soon. I don't feel like this is going to be like a long awaited thing, okay? Um, yeah, and don't slow down right now, right? Like, don't allow these negative thoughts, that you're feeling unappreciated and all of that, slow you down from all the hard work you've been doing, because they need to see this, that it's going to continue, right? So then the next thing I have here is what lies beneath deck here. And this is kind of interesting. So, oh, they're going in both directions. I was trying to show you that. What lies beneath card. These, I think they're kind of interesting because it's unexpected things, or maybe that we're not, maybe it's like the deep of us, right? We're not wanting to admit it, or it's unseen. What is unseen here in this situation that we need to be mindful of? This one. Interesting. Pay attention to your feelings. I got tantric sex. I mean, like, this is connecting on a deeper level. So be mindful of these feelings. And I have check yourself in reverse. So with that being said, make sure, like I said, you've got to make sure that you see that there's some work you've got to do and acknowledge that, okay? Let's see here. Then we have what's blocking you. What's blocking Taurus here? What will help them get to their highest timeline? Allowing the growth. I love this mindset. Stay in the positive mind frame, okay? And then, uh-oh, we're throwing stuff around. Huh. Yeah, watch that temper. Watch that temper, y'all. Make sure that you're keeping it cool. And, yeah, divine timing. Divine timing. Oh, I'm trying to make sure it's covered. Don't report me. I mean, it looks like a swimsuit anyways, so, like, it's nothing, like, super bad. What's the shadow side of this situation? I want to make sure. What is the shadow side? Okay, so behind the scenes. So what you're not seeing is there is already talk and some red tape like that has to be gotten through, because I feel as though I don't know. I feel like a tug of war type thing. Like they want to offer this position to you or they want to give this, but there's a little bit of resistance on the other side. Okay, so there may be some obstacles here, but I do feel as though I mean, I have obstacles, which is what we just spoke of, okay? And then I have abundance, and I have the angry one. So I will let you guys fit that however you choose, but like for me, looking at it from a shadow perspective, and they all came out in reverse for some reason. So the obstacles aren't yours, they're for someone else. And the anger is maybe an issue, right? Maybe your anger or someone else's, right? Maybe there's somebody who is doesn't want you to go to somewhere else, or whatever the case may be. But regardless, anger is a thing, whether it's yours or someone else's. Maybe you've been poking the bear. But abundance, regardless, is there. And even if it is in reverse or positive, companionship, right? Like this is upright, the shadow side of this, yeah, salvation. Like, look at that bright light. Like, it's all gonna work out. But of course there's probably some underlying fears here that you may be having, or whatever the case may be. But let's see what you can ask yourself. What can help you really be sure that you make things really sink in here? I don't know if I showed this or not either, but I got sky expansion. So just be in the elevation mindset. Stay there. Because if you don't let someone else's anger get to you, then you shouldn't have an issue, right? You don't want anyone to let people bring you down. When was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body, your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. Laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find joy in the little things. Note to self, laugh more often. Make someone laugh today. I kind of feel like you already do, but, at the same time, maybe you're too serious, right? And I will go ahead and read this one too, because I just feel connected. But from whom can I release my judgment right now? Judgment closes our hearts to truth and separates us from love. It binds us to our fear and holds us in shame. On whom are you placing judgment right now? Is it someone in your life? Is it yourself? Release the shackles. Drop the expectation and be grateful for what is. Look at the person you are judging as if you're looking at a small child. See them learning and growing, falling down and making mistakes. See their desires to be loved and accepted. Add even more grace and open your heart to this truth. When I lift my judgment from myself and others, I uncover my own truth. I am loved, I am whole, I am limitless, and so are they. Taurus, oh my goodness, I really do love this energy. And, I do feel as though you're going to be getting communication pretty quickly that everything's going to work out. And so just stay in your power and be patient, okay? Divine timing is everything right now, wherever it went. How about this one? What is meant to find you will find you. It's coming. Divine timing. All right, guys, if you want me to go into this reading with you one-on-one so that we can go in a little bit deeper and fit the pieces exactly where they belong, I would love to do that. Reach out to me. Leave a comment below. Let me know if I'm crazy or if you're actually understanding what I'm saying, if you're picking up what I'm throwing down. Give me a like, share, please. I love you guys so much. Bye for now.